Hello my darlings and darklings, welcome back to the Simply Witchery YouTube channel. My name is Leafy, they, them, and today I am bringing the divine alignment for the fire signs for the month of June. So as usual, I have an oracle card for all of the fire signs, and then I'll have individual tarot card readings for each sign. Before we get started, let's do our disclaimers. 1, this is a collective reading, so not everything will resonate with everyone, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And 2, check in with your sun, moon, and rising sign because we are not just our sun signs, and you'll get a more complete picture of the month if you check in with all 3. So, this month I am using hang on, let me get the box. The Tarot Bot as our tarot deck and the Field Guide to Garden Dragons for our oracle cards. I thought these 2 decks would be really cute together, and I was right. So, fire signs for you, I pulled the Pineapple Dragon. And for me, this card is, the keyword is hospitality, but for me it's about the home. It's about looking after your home, looking after your safe spaces, nurturing yourself in your safe spaces, and nurturing the other people that you share your safe spaces with. So that's kind of the energy of the oracle for the fire signs this month. So we'll get into the tarot cards now. Aries, for you, I pulled the 7 of Swords, the 9 of Cups, and the 7 of Cups. So for you, Aries, keeping in context with the oracle card and the idea of home and how we nurture that, for you, you've got this kind of like balancing act going, which I see in both the 7 of Swords and the 9 of Cups. You have a lot going on in your safe spaces and in your home, and you have choices, which come up in the 7 of Cups, that need to be made in order to kind of relieve yourself. Your safe spaces have become busy, and instead of nurturing you, they're kind of sapping things out of you. Being stuck inside in quarantine is probably affecting that to some degree for most of us. And so when you find this balance and you make these choices, what you're going to look to do is kind of pare away all the excess. Just get rid of all the extra gunk and just simplify everything. Like if that requires actual physical spring cleaning and like actually getting rid of some junk, do that. If it's more of a spiritual cleanse, do whatever feels right for you in that area. But regardless, like you need to get rid of the junk. You need to decide what's actually important and make a choice, follow a path, and kind of go in that direction. Yeah, so that's my reading for Aries for this month. Leo, for you, I pulled the Tower, Strength, and the 9 of Coins. So this is a really interesting, like, set of cards, and it's really interesting to have them in a reading about the home. So what I'm seeing is that there is some upheaval in your home or your safe spaces, and it's going to require a lot of strength and a lot of diligence in gathering your necessities and prioritizing yourself in this moment. Because if your home is not safe, if you're not feeling safe there, if it's not a place where you can go to relax and to nurture yourself, I want to say that it will change. But I think what the real message here for you is that, like, quarantine isn't going to be forever. And for people who are stuck with abusers or with people who don't treat you well, or who have just sucky home situations right now and really can't do anything about it, but you feel you're in that tower moment there where something's got to give, know that this too shall pass. Eventually this time of pause and limbo will pass, and you'll be able to actually take action because you have the strength. You have the ability and the tools, and you have the 9 of coins on your side. Like, you're going to be able to come out of this on top, and you're going to be able to do it in a really spectacular way that really validates yourself and catapults you into a better, brighter future. But I'm really feeling like the cosmos is just saying, like, tough it out. Like, you will survive. And that's all that you need to be expected to do right now. Just survive. And then eventually someday we'll all be able to go outside again. And for some of you, that's just what's going to solve the problem. And for others, once the world reopens, you're going to be able to make bigger shifts and change where you're living, change something that needs to change. And things will be okay. This too shall pass, and then things will change. Yeah, so Leos, that's my reading for you. Good luck. I love you. And finally, Sagittarius, for you, I pulled the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Pit, which is a bonus card that I got because I'm a Kickstarter backer for this deck. So, this is interesting. I don't know that I'm going to be able to tell how this relates back to the Oracle card, how this relates to your home and your safe spaces, but I'm just going to kind of talk and see if I can draw conclusions with intuition. This Queen of Cups is really jumping out at me first. She is nurturing and comfortable in the depths of the soul, in the depths of emotion, and her energy will really come and infuse you with an inner strength and an inner peace that can then be used by the Knight of Wands to take creative, fiery, bold action in the future to help you jump these pits, to help you not fall into them, and to instead follow the path that goes off into the mountains and into this big, clear, open sky. So get in touch with that Queen of Cups. If you are of the type to meditate on tarot or on archetypes, really sit with the Queen and let her teach you something so that when the Knight is ready to go, you can avoid the pitfalls of the journey, because there is some kind of difficulty that will arise. And if you're prepared, you will be able to jump over the pit instead of falling into it. And that's going to be the key for you to kind of succeed long term without burning out. I don't know how that applies to your home, Sagittarius. Hopefully your intuition will fill in the gaps that I cannot, but that's the message for you this month. And with that, those are my messages for all the fire signs. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every Monday here, and I will see you next time for another video. Bye!